Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Today I am going to be doing a continuation of my videos on immunotherapy. If you've never been here before, hi, my name is Haley and I have celiac disease, and I also have lots and lots and lots of allergies that are really pretty weird. So if you're struggling with some sort of allergy issue, or if you just like to learn a little bit more about immunotherapy or what it's like, please keep on watching, subscribe to my channel, like this video if you did, and also feel free to leave me any comments below. So previously my husband and I lived in Kentucky. So when we lived there, my allergies I would say were fairly normal. I would take a Claritin usually every day, sometimes every other day, or whenever I felt like I needed it. And I found out I had celiac disease at 15, and I also have stayed away from foods like soy, dairy, eggs, any of kind of those normal allergen foods. So when we moved to Alabama, my allergies got exceedingly worse. Normally I was able to eat a gluten-free diet, avoiding kind of those allergens like I mentioned, but I was able to cook at home. I wasn't able to go out to restaurants. But now my body is acting allergic to pretty much everything food and environmental related things. So right now all that I am able to eat is chicken, rice, applesauce, and drink water. It has really been that way for about 3 years now. So we have still not figured out what the cause of that problem is and why it kind of came out of nowhere since we moved to this location. So in trying to figure that out, we went to an immunologist here, and I started to do immunotherapy shots or allergy shots. So if you don't know what immunotherapy is or allergy shots, feel free to check out my other videos where I think I describe them a little bit more. It's been a minute since I've done these videos, so I don't exactly remember what I've said and what I've not said, but it's basically just a small amount of the things that you are allergic to in basically, I don't know what the solution is, if it's water-based or whatever it is, but it is injected into the back of your arm and it helps your body to build up immunity to those things that you are allergic to. So I started to do those and they did not work for me. Unfortunately, my body is so sensitive that I started to have pretty severe allergic reactions to the immunotherapy. After you get a shot at your allergist, they recommend that you wait 30 minutes before you leave the office, because that's usually like the safe window of time where if you have an allergic reaction or if you go into anaphylaxis, they can treat you in office. So I would always wait that 30 minutes, but even after going home, my allergies were still pretty severe. My throat was tight and itchy, and it felt like a throat and kind of mouth allergic reaction. So after speaking with my allergist, he decided that it would be better for me to come off of the immunotherapy shots because my body was reacting so severely to them. So unfortunately, obviously, I'm not on them anymore. It's been since August of last year. Right now when I'm filming, it is February, the end of February. So that's my newest update on where I am with my immunotherapy. I am nowhere. I am not doing it. So right now what's going on is pretty much the same thing I've been dealing with since we moved to Alabama. Through my allergist, I found out that I'm allergic to pretty much everything that grows here, the grass, the trees. I'm allergic to dust, pollen, mold, everything. So I still have some throat tightness on a fairly regular basis. Right now I'm taking Zyrtec twice a day as prescribed by my allergist. I also have an inhaler that I use usually once a day or as needed, and that does help. And I also take Benadryl as needed too. So when we moved here, we quickly realized realized that this environment was not the best for me, or my puppy, by the way, Mocha. I have 2 pups, but he is basically allergic to everything that grows here as well. So he is actually on allergy shots from our vet. But we are going to be relocating to Indiana in just a matter of days now. And hopefully we can get my health and my puppy's health back on track to at least where I was when we lived in Bowling Green, Kentucky, where I was able to pretty much eat and cook and do things that a normal celiac would, or someone who has other food allergies as well. I wasn't as sensitive to fragrances. Right now, every single product that I use is fragrance-free. I'm talking shampoo, conditioner, body wash, laundry detergent. I'm not using any kind of like dryer sheets or anything like that. No perfume, absolutely nothing. And that wasn't always the case, but since removing those fragrances from my everyday routine, I've noticed that I am much more, I just noticed that I can detect other fragrances so much more easily than I used to. So like even a fragrance now, if I smell it, if it's like the smell of a grill, or if it's the smell of somebody else washing their clothes, or somebody else is wearing perfume, it will aggravate my throat. My throat will get itchy and tight feeling. And even with the Zyrtec in my system, and that's when I'll have to use my inhaler or take Benadryl or whatever I need to do. So we are hoping and praying that this move to Indiana will help my health overall. Mocha, my puppy, has actually done really well in his allergy shots, so that is good. He used to break out in rashes and basically hives and get purple and red splotches, and he was so itchy he would basically chew the hair off of his little arms, and I felt so terrible for him. But the allergy shots have helped. So hopefully when we get to our new area, we'll be able to change over his allergy shots as well to the new allergens and get him acclimated to that new area. I will keep you all updated on how my allergies are doing, and if I see any improvement, hope and pray that there's not any worsening with my allergies. So that is pretty much my update for today. I won't be able to do my allergy videos as often as some of my other videos that I do, gluten-free makeup, hair care, skincare, that kind of deal, but just because I don't expect really quick changes in my allergies, but I will keep you all updated. Again, if you want to see those videos and you want to be notified, please go ahead and subscribe, ring the bell, and set the notification settings to all. That way when I do update, you'll be able to see it right away. And I think that's it for today. Again, if you have any questions at all, I'd be happy to respond. Go ahead and leave your questions or thoughts down in the comments. And I hope you all have a great day. Probably by the next time I film, we'll be in our new place. So, yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Continue to stay safe. God bless. Bye, guys.